Every day is a busy day on the farm because we have to take care of the chicken, give them the drinking water, feed them, collect the eggs. So it is a daily work on the farm. But today I want to teach someone who wants to start poultry how you can make money from the chicken that you want to raise. It's not only about the breed of the chicken that you want to raise, it's all about the quality of the chicks. You might buy that breed that I'm raising, because for me I'm raising is a brown, but you fail to get the quality chicks, however much the breed is the same. Some of the breeders supply chicks that are hatched from the weaker eggs. Those weaker eggs they were infected. The chicken that laid those eggs were not in good health. Their health was not good enough. So you find yourself, you're raising the chicken that are not of good quality. So make sure that before you buy chicks, buy from the big breeders. The market for the eggs is always open. If this chicken that you're raising can lay very well, you automatically get the market for the eggs. Even if the egg prices go down, you automatically get the market for the eggs. If the egg prices or the cost of feeds increase, they can feed themselves. If the feed cost increases and they are not laying well, they cannot feed themselves. It means that you have to provide them with, buy them the feeds, and you're not using the money that they're making from their eggs. So buy the quality chicks. Don't over rely on the breed, because I'm raising is a brown chicken, and some of the people out there, they're raising the different breed that I'm raising, but they're getting maximum production. And to me, my chicken have been laying for now 10 months. Their production is still the same. What I give my chicken is quality feeds. I make sure that even if I see a slight decrease in their egg production, for example, if I see that they have reduced 15 eggs of what they lay every day, I increase on the protein. I see how they behave during the day. If their health is not good, I provide them with some antibiotics, in that they maintain their egg production. Actually, if you want to make money from poultry farming, make sure that you can at least monitor your chicken 2 hours to 3 hours on the farm every day, so that you can see their behavior, the health, the feeds, what they are eating, the quality of their feeds. You should not panic to mix up the chicken feeds after the last week's feeds have been completed by the chicken. For me, I prepare the chicken feeds before the feeds have been completely finished, or before the chicken have consumed their feeds for the last week. So you're sparing that panic, that pressure, that you can even forget to mix up some ingredients in their feed because they are missing the feeds. They are skipping some hours without eating. The moment they skip hours, their production will always reduce, even just hours without getting feeds. So make sure that if you want to make money from the chicken, you give them what they want and in time. If you're giving your chicken herbs every 3 days, make sure that you're consistent. Give them every 3 days the herbs, or you give them the greens every day. Be consistent. That is when you see maximum production. Making money from the chicken, especially laying chicken, is very simple. If you can make them lay eggs, you always make money from them. If the feed cost increases, you always feed. They can feed themselves by, if you sell the eggs that they have laid, they can feed themselves. Even if you're not a person who is stocking feeds every season. So keeping the chicken on the farm can make you money, can change your life. If you stock the feeds when the feed cost has gone down, you'll be able to make money from your chicken as long as they are laying well. There is no business that has no risk. Even this business has its own risks. We see the beddings, we change the chicken beddings every 2 months. The moment you change the beddings, the egg shells weaken, they reduce the production, they become weak, and you find that you can lose almost 3 to 4 trays just a day. So the moment you react immediately and bring the medicine, they start to increase their production. Beddings are good to be changed because they provide a conducive environment. They warm the chicken at night. They give the life of the chicken. You find that they are breathing, they are feeling well. The chicken houses are not dusty. The fumes or the dust is not coming out of the beddings. So you find that they are very healthy, but it also comes with the disadvantage that once you change the beddings, if you're using coffee hussks like me, every time I change the beddings, I have to be with some medication to give this chicken to avoid the weaker eggshells, to avoid the shapeless eggs, even the low production. They are noisy, but they don't need a noisy environment. So if you're removing that manure, you have to remove it very well. Even if you get some people to help, they shouldn't make noise. They should not scare the chicken. Only that can kill the chicken, 3 to 5 chicken, because once they scare these chicken with the sacks, you find that they can knock the walls, they can knock themselves. So you find that some of the chicken are damaged inside, and within some few days you find one chicken is dead. What I don't recommend, my dear friends, I don't recommend to raise the chicken and make them lay for 2 years. They develop some habits of dying because they're like mothers, they're giving birth every day. So if they give birth every day, it means their body is weakening. And every month they lay the eggs, their body keeps on weakening. It means that they cannot sustain that period of laying for 2 years. I'm not saying that the chicken cannot lay for 2 years. They can lay, but commercial layers, you cannot keep them for 2 years on the farm, laying just. Meaning that you have kept them for 2 years and a half, 6 months of raising them and 6 months and 2 years of laying. Those are 2 years and a half on the farm without selling them. After weakening, they start to, you find 2 dead. You can lose 10 to 15 chicken within 3 months. If you cannot count those chicken, you just throw one chicken. Oh, I found just one chicken. You find by the time you will be selling these chicken as your off layers, you'll be making little money. And mind you, this chicken cannot maintain their production for 2 years, however much they've been of good quality ever since they started laying. You find that some of them are skipping days, some of them stopped laying, and some of them are still laying daily. So to make money from the chicken, you raise them for 6 months, you leave them to lay for 1 year and a half, 2 years maximum on the farm. You sell them off, bring other chicken, and raise the new bunch. You keep on producing eggs as well as making money from the chicken consistently. You can keep 20 chicken on the farm for 3 years, 30 chicken, but commercial 200, 100 chicken for 2 years is not good if you want to make money from this chicken. I love you guys. Let's meet in the next one. Bye.